Navigating the delicate dynamics of expressing interest in an older woman involves knowing not just what to say, but what to avoid saying. Today, we're diving into the crucial things you should never tell an older woman you like. Join me as we uncover these essential tips. 1. You look good for your age. Telling an older woman you look good for your age may seem like a positive remark at first, but it can carry unintended implications that make the compliment feel less genuine. This phrase can suggest that her age is a disadvantage or that she is an exception to a generally negative rule about aging. Instead, it's far more effective and respectful to compliment her beauty directly without linking it to her age. Focusing on her overall attractiveness and charm is a lot more flattering. Compliments such as, "You have a stunning smile," or "Your style is impeccable." Focus on specific attributes that she has control over and can feel proud of. This approach is likely to be received much more positively and will show that you appreciate her as she is. Ultimately, the key to complimenting an older woman is to make her feel valued and appreciated without bringing her age into the equation. By doing so, you show respect for her as an individual and acknowledge her beauty in a way that feels sincere and genuine. 2. You must have a lot of experience. Telling an older woman that she must have a lot of experience can be fraught with negative connotations. While you might intend to acknowledge her wisdom or life experiences, this statement can easily be misinterpreted as a reference to her sexual history. Such implications can be disrespectful and make her feel uncomfortable, reducing your chances of building a positive rapport. When you say, "You must have a lot of experience," it can sound as though you are making assumptions about her personal life, which is both invasive and inappropriate. This kind of remark can lead to feelings of embarrassment or defensiveness, as it touches on private aspects of her past that she may not wish to discuss or have highlighted. A better approach is to appreciate her skills and wisdom in a more specific context. For instance, if she demonstrates knowledge in a particular area, you could say, "You really know a lot about this topic," or "I appreciate your insights. They're very helpful." These compliments focus on her knowledge and expertise without crossing personal boundaries or making inappropriate assumptions. 3. You act younger than you are. This comment implies that there is a certain way she should behave based on her age, which can be patronizing and dismissive. It suggests that her natural behavior is somehow incongruent with her age, which can make her feel self-conscious and misunderstood. When you tell someone they act younger than they are, it subtly reinforces age-related stereotypes and expectations. It implies that there is a specific way that people of a certain age should behave, which can be limiting and insulting. Older women, like people of any age, want to be seen for who they are and appreciated for their unique personalities, not judged against arbitrary age norms. A more respectful approach is to appreciate her qualities and energy without making it about her age. For instance, if she is lively and energetic, you could say, "I love your enthusiasm," or "You have such a great spirit." These types of compliments focus on her positive traits without linking them to age. They acknowledge her personality and vitality in a way that feels genuine and affirming. It's important to recognize that acting young or old is subjective and varies widely among individuals. People express themselves in different ways, regardless of their age. By focusing on her unique qualities rather than how they compare to age-related expectations, you show that you value her individuality. 4. How old are you again? Asking an older woman directly about her age is generally considered impolite and intrusive. Age can be a sensitive topic for many people, and directly inquiring about it can make her feel uncomfortable or self-conscious. This question can seem like you're placing undue importance on her age, which can overshadow the more meaningful aspects of her personality and character. Age is just a number and doesn't define who she is or what she has to offer. When you focus on her age, it can imply that it is a significant factor in how you view her, which can be extremely off-putting. Instead of asking her age, focus on getting to know her through her experiences, interests, and the qualities that make her unique. This approach shows that you value her for who she is rather than a numerical figure. 5. Do you dye your hair? Asking an older woman, "Do you dye your hair?" can be a sensitive and potentially uncomfortable question. Hair color, like many aspects of appearance, is often tied to personal identity and self-expression. Inquiring about whether she dyes her hair can imply that you're scrutinizing her appearance or questioning its authenticity. Hair color is a personal choice, and many people, regardless of age, choose to dye their hair for various reasons. Some do it to cover grays, while others simply enjoy experimenting with different looks. When you ask if she dyes her hair, it can come across as an intrusive question that puts her on the spot about a private decision. It can also imply that there's something noteworthy or unusual about her choice, which can be uncomfortable. A more considerate approach is to compliment her hair without questioning its authenticity. Comments like, "Your hair looks beautiful," or "I love your hairstyle," focus on the positive aspects without delving into personal choices about hair color. These compliments are likely to be received warmly and show that you appreciate her appearance without making her feel scrutinized. Asking about hair dye can touch on insecurities related to aging. Many older women face societal pressures to maintain a youthful appearance, and questions about hair color can highlight these pressures. By avoiding such inquiries, you demonstrate sensitivity and respect for her choices and experiences. This consideration helps create a more supportive and positive interaction. 6. You must have so many stories from the past. Telling an older woman, "You must have so many stories from the past," can unintentionally come across as if you think she's ancient. While the intention might be to acknowledge her life experience, it can imply that she belongs to a bygone era, which can be both patronizing and off-putting. This type of comment can make her feel like you see her as out of touch with the present or overly focused on her past. When you emphasize her past in this way, it can suggest that her current life and experiences are less relevant or interesting. This diminishes her present-day identity and achievements, making her feel undervalued. Instead of framing her experiences as relics of the past, it's more respectful to engage her in conversations that connect her past to her present, acknowledging her ongoing journey and contributions. For instance, you could say, "I'd love to hear about some of your experiences," or "Can you share a memorable story from your life?" These questions show that you value her wisdom and experiences without implying that she's stuck in the past. They invite her to share her story in a way that feels inclusive and respectful. Also, try to balance your interest in her past with curiosity about her current life and future aspirations. Ask about her recent activities, her hobbies, and her plans. This demonstrates that you see her as a dynamic person with ongoing experiences and goals, creating a more balanced and respectful dialogue. 7. You remind me of my mother. Comparing an older woman to your mother can be extremely off-putting. While the intention might be to convey warmth or familiarity, it can come across as insulting and inappropriate in the context of a romantic interest. Such comparisons can make her feel like you see her in a maternal role rather than as a potential romantic partner, which can be quite unsettling. When you compare her to your mother, it places her in a category that is often associated with non-romantic, familial relationships. This can diminish her attractiveness in your eyes and make her feel undervalued as an individual. It can also evoke discomfort, as it suggests that you might be projecting familial dynamics onto your romantic relationships, which is not conducive to building a healthy adult partnership. It's important to maintain appropriate boundaries and distinctions between familial relationships and romantic interests. While you may see positive traits in her that remind you of loved ones, it's crucial to frame your admiration in a way that respects her as a unique individual. By doing so, you create a more respectful and flattering interaction that acknowledges her value without diminishing her in any way. 8. You must have been wild in your youth. Saying this to an older woman is not only presumptive but can also be quite disrespectful. This comment assumes certain behaviors and lifestyle choices based solely on her age, which can be invasive and inappropriate. It suggests that you are making judgments about her past without knowing her personal history. When you make assumptions about her past behavior, it can come across as if you are stereotyping her based on age-related cliches. This not only undermines her individuality, but also reduces her to a set of assumptions that may not reflect her true experiences or personality. It's important to approach conversations with an open mind and avoid making sweeping generalizations that can be offensive. Instead of making assumptions, express genuine curiosity about her life. Questions like, "What were some of your favorite things to do when you were younger?" Or, "Can you tell me about a memorable experience from your youth?" Invite her to share her history without imposing any preconceived notions. This approach shows that you respect her autonomy and are interested in her unique journey. It's important to recognize that everyone's past is different, and making assumptions can lead to misunderstandings. By allowing her to share her experiences freely, you create a space for authentic and meaningful conversations. This openness fosters a deeper connection and shows that you value her for who she is, rather than for who you think she might have been. 9. It's hard to believe you're that age. This may be intended as a compliment, but it can easily be taken the wrong way. This remark highlights her age in a way that might make her feel self-conscious or uncomfortable. Even if your intention is to praise her youthful appearance or energy, mentioning her age can inadvertently remind her of societal pressures to look young and can come off as insincere or awkward. When you make a comment like this, it can imply that her age is something to be surprised by or even hidden, which can be damaging to her self-esteem. It suggests that looking good at her age is unexpected, reinforcing negative stereotypes about aging. Instead of making her feel flattered, it might make her more aware of her age and lead her to question whether you see her in a positive light overall. Avoiding comments that highlight her age in any context can help you maintain a more positive and respectful interaction. By focusing on her attributes and qualities, you can show genuine appreciation without inadvertently making her feel self-conscious about her age. This strategy enhances your chances of building a deeper and more meaningful connection. Up next, find out the red flags to look out for in an older woman, or arm yourself with conversation topics she will love. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more.